XHQ operations intelligence software is good at enterprise visualization. It's good at pulling information together from a lot of different sources. What we'd like to show you today is something that you can do with XHQ and basically bring in a level of operations optimization and bring in some decision supportability. What we have here is an example in the oil production area. We're going to show making use of a simulator as an expert system. Go ask an expert and get advice about how best to operate. Our example here is oil production, 12 oil fields, gas lift fields. What we are producing is approximately 25,000 barrels a day of oil. We've got an optimizer running, a process simulator that's scheduled to run about once a day and give us advice about how to operate better. The last time the simulator ran, it gave us some advice that we could increase production in the same fields to 28,000 barrels a day in some, which works out to an extra 3,000 barrels, perhaps $30,000 a day in benefits for extra oil production. The optimizer is an expert, but it's been asked two different questions to give two different choices. One question has been asked is, what's the maximum we could do with the assets we have? And it's come up with an answer, which we called here the full optimization. It also was asked the question, if you had only limited time and could implement only a few changes, what are the most beneficial changes to do? Because of course each one of these changes requires some work by the operators in the field. And so it's come back with a limited set of 4 changes. It gets you almost as good. So this optimizer has given us some good information. Now we're going to run through a scenario here. Our 12 fields, 12 wells, are running into 2 separators and 2 compressors. What happens if a compressor fails? Basically means some assets have been taken away, the capacity of our field is now reduced. Compressor failed, the extra gas immediately goes to the flare. Flaring is bad, wasteful, environmentally bad. So we want to do something about that. We're going to make a demand call to the optimizer, basically asking the expert in the room, what would we do? What should we do? What are our choices? After a while, it finishes and it's given some updated advice. Again, the 2 scenarios that we can choose from, a full optimization and one with more limited moves. We, in the spirit of acting quickly, will take the more limited ones. We will go out to our control system and implement those changes. We have stopped flaring, which is good. Production is less, but it's doing the best that possibly can be done with the assets that we have. We've maximized production. So stepping back a bit, what we're showing here is XHQ, the visualization software, linked to a process simulator that's providing us good advice, information on demand about how to operate better, and giving us that kind of information in near real time in open loop fashion so that we can go maximize and optimize production. Hope you found this interesting. Thanks for listening.
Siemens, ingenuity for life.